Hi there, Chaz from Chattervation here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And whether you're watching me on YouTube, LinkedIn or Facebook, whatever it is you're doing, hope you're doing it well. So here we go, 5 questions to ask yourself to assess your emotional intelligence. And like it says there, you're going to improve your career prospects while you're at it. First question then, how do you improve your emotional intelligence? Well, if you think about this from a business analysis standpoint, you've got to know where you are at the start and where you want to go, and then work through to get from one place to the next. A bit of a gap analysis. So that, I suppose, is the simple answer to that question that you can see on the screen. You already know that being emotionally intelligent will help you to improve your career prospects, help you get more done, and help you get more from the people you have relationships with, either personally or professionally. So this question is designed to make you think about how you can improve your EI and make it work more for you. So the EI model, or the EI models that we're looking at, is made of these 4 distinct elements. And the question then becomes, how do I improve each element? There will be, I am sure, elements of each in these different sections that you're really good at, and elements of some of the others where maybe you could do with some improving. And what questions can you ask yourself that's going to help you do exactly that? So we're going to look at the 4 questions that will help you to do that. And the 5th and final question that you're going to ask yourself is slightly outside of these 4 elements, and is going to help you track what progress you're making as you go. Now, they are self-reflective questions, and they're there to help you with all 4 elements. And as you're being self-reflective, you're understanding your own emotions that bit more. So it's a win-win, whichever way you want to consider it. And the great thing about these questions is the more you ask them and reflect, the more your emotional intelligence is going to improve. A virtuous circle in action. And of course, the more your EI improves, so do your relationships and your performance at work. What's not to like about that? Now, you can ask these questions of yourself weekly, monthly, or possibly even daily, although daily may make measuring your progress that little bit more difficult. Straight on to the first question then. What are you like when you get hungry? Does your stomach rumble and let you know loudly that you need something to eat? Do you think back to when you last ate then and decide it was long enough ago to mean that you can eat again? We don't often think of what triggers our feelings. Maybe hunger and thirst are different. So thinking about what triggers us emotionally can be difficult. What is it that adds to the emotion as well? Did we have enough sleep last night? The fact that we're hungry is having an effect on our mood. Maybe being around somebody specific triggers our emotions, and that could be good or bad. A few weeks ago I was playing golf and somebody passed a really flippant remark, and internally I really overreacted, and I knew I was overreacting. It was just one of those things that I couldn't stop myself doing. Now fortunately I kept my mouth shut and I didn't respond or didn't react to it in a negative way, so that kind of dissipated any ill feeling that there might have been. And I knew that I was completely overreacting. Do you do the same sort of thing? Or are you able to then just take that breath and figure out how you can stop escalating a situation that is really not there, that needs to be escalated? Second question. This relates again to the second element of EI, understanding other people. Now, you might not be able to assess this for people you don't really know, hence the top bullet point advising you to do that. And that's assuming it's practical. Try and work out what other people's triggers might be. Is it something that happens at a particular time of day? Is it something that happens when somebody specific is in the room with them? That all these similar questions, they may have similar triggers to you. Hopefully you'll be able to figure out what they are and respond or react to them appropriately. And then on to question 3. How do you regulate your emotions? Are you able to take a breath and calm yourself, or do you instantly react to whatever's going on and go in hell for leather, all guns blazing, and just give it everything that you've got? Or are you able to take that breath, calm yourself, think about what's being said, and then respond a little bit more appropriately? Now think about, if you're thinking about how you're able to regulate your emotions. When you're in the middle of shouting at someone, are you aware that you're doing it? If you are, then you probably have a decent level of self-awareness. If you know that it's wrong and you're able to stop it, then you probably have a decent level of self-regulation, which is obviously quite a good thing. Next question then. How often are you able to let things wash over you fairly quickly? Or are you the kind of person that holds on to the pain, anger and resentment that you're feeling with somebody or over a situation for a whole day? And does it really cloud how you do things? I've seen people on the golf course, for example, hit a bad shot and it just stays with them for ages, potentially the entire round. One shot. It just ruins their entire day. And it's one of those things where you think, if you'd have let that go, accepted that that sort of stuff happens, it would have been so much better. And I'm not one for suggesting that these emotions aren't valid or that you shouldn't feel them. The key here is how quickly you can let them go and get back to doing what you do best. Final question then. How can I measure my progress and improve my emotional intelligence even more? Trick question, really. Well, you can either use some sort of scoring matrix for yourself, where you put a score down every week or month or whatever, or you can come along and join my course. We're going to go through each of the 4 elements in more detail and give you plenty of time to practice each element using a variety of exercise. Every week there'll be a 40-minute recorded lesson, 1 per week for 4 weeks, after which you'll receive some exercises to do during the week to start to solidify what you're learning, and you will see measurable progress. And then finally in week 5 we're going to have a 45-minute live session on how you can continue to improve, and we'll set up a little group so that you can move forward together as a little cohort and measure what's going on and support each other. So if you would like to join in, DM me either on YouTube, Facebook or on LinkedIn. If you're on YouTube, obviously give us a like and subscribe, and let's see what we can do together. DM me, I'll tell you what the dates are that are coming up and we can move forward from there. Have a fantastic day, keep being fantastic, keep smiling, and whatever you do, don't let your emotions get the better of you.